Hello once again, anyone and everyone. Still haven't rebound those keys. Let's try and see if the frame rate's a bit better. This guy's gonna move up here. And he's gonna friggin' throw fireballs at this person. Oh, okay. Did not mean for that to happen. Well. Alright, I want you to get up here. And I want the robot to go here. Dun, 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 dun. I want you to move up. And can you shoot? Oh, you can. Damn it. Alright, I want you to move up with him. And can you shoot? Line of sight blocked. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just hoping that I can keep these people in cover. Heal wound. What, is she bleeding? Oh, wounded. Oh. How do I heal wound? Here we go. On yourself. There. Get behind there. You hit little tiny feet. Haha, missed. Missed again. Access point. So I can go into the Matrix via here. It might be possible to use the network connection on this police motorcycle to do some damage to their local network. Drone control. Send a remote command to override the local drone's IFF routine. The police drones will now ignore previous orders and fire on their masters. Nice. Very nice, because that's what that is. I want you to move up and then shoot this guy. Damn! Right there, yeah. Perfect. And over here. And move up here. Oh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Chill out, guys. I hacked these drones for a reason, so they'd be cool. Oh, holy shit. It's running away now. Why is it attacking him? Oh yeah, that's weird. Move up here. Want you to take pot shots at this guy. Yeah! Haha, or girl. Oh, that's a girl. Kill her. Kill this guy. Wham. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Take out that thing. Alright, now we gotta move up. I want you to run up here. Perfect. And you just run out into the front of everything, because you're a drone. You can, you know, be dead and not have, you know, I won't care. I mean, I will, because it's one less tool to use. Oh, escape right there. Can I? Oh. Oh, shit! Fuck. That's how you end a turn, apparently. Run, 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 run. Oh, fuck. I didn't even see them up there. Shit. Yeah, go over here. Move up. Well, fudge muffin. I didn't even see these guys. Oh! Hold on, I need to take, basic medkit. Yeah. On myself. I need to use it on myself. On myself. On myself. On myself. There we go. Duncan, escape. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have you lay down some covering fire. You escape. Yeah, shoot the drones. Ow, don't shoot me, asshole. Whoa! What did I do to you? Oh shit, she needs to get into cover. Okay, can I escape? I can. Escape. Escape. Oh, thank goodness. The rat shaman guides you from the doorway onto the on the street through an entry of winded alleys. Well, winding alleys. Sorry, my brain is frazzled after that. I got stressed at the end of that. Damp sub-basements and empty buildings. Stumbling through refuse and filth, you make your way into the sewers below Victoria Harbor. It reeks down here, but it's quiet. Gobbet stops, sniffs, and wipes her eyes with the back of her wrist. Her rat squeaks softly in the folds of her clothing. The dwarf watches her silently for a moment, then moves closer and gently takes her hand. In the dim light of the sewers, you can see they're nearly the same age, no more than 20. 21 tops. What were their names? She keeps her head down and tells it to the floor. The troll you were talking to was Nightjar. He was our friend. The elf was called Gutshot, kind of an asshole, but I didn't need to see his head splattered everywhere like that. She inhales a cleansing breath. Nightjar was a good guy, always had our backs. Isobel's in mine. Isobel nods in agreement. Her voice is flat. Rare to find a runner like that you can actually trust. She looks at her friend. Are we clear? Gobbet looks back the way you came. I think we've shaken them. She sniffs the air. Yeah, we're clear. Wu begins pacing, his boots splashing in the sewer's water, creating echoes down the tunnel. You can feel the tension coming off of him in waves. This is bullshit! I'm done messing around in alleys and sewers. I'm done running from cops. He pokes a thumb at his chest and spits his anger forth in a raspy growl. For fuck's sakes, I am a cop! We noticed. There's a Lone Star Sergeant dead back there. Damn it, she was... Wu starts to choke up. He struggles against it, fighting to maintain control, but he needs a minute to recover. He finally manages to pull it together, but it's raw. When he speaks again, his voice is seething and hoarse. I don't know what the hell's going on with the Hong Kong cops, but I'm calling in some Lone Star backup from home. I'm gonna get some of my own people down here. Then we're gonna find Raymond and figure out what the hell's going on. The little orc shrugs. Whatever you say, big guy. You have fun with that. She looks over at her friend. They both nod. Ys and I are out of here. Best of luck finding your friend. Your people died in a hail of sniper fire. You're not going to do anything about it? Of course we're going to do something about it. In fact, we're going to do two things. Run and hide. Look, we got you to safety, but now we are done with this shit. We don't intend to die for you. Wu isn't listening. You can see on his face that he's already written the orc girl off. He pulls a security-grade PDA from his holster on his left leg, raises it, and starts tapping the buttons with a meaty finger. The Lone Star logo on the back of the device looks shiny and official. He stops, confused, then taps it again harder. The red flashing image on the PDA reflects in his goggles. The hell? I'm locked out of the network. He looks up at you. My law enforcement status has been revoked. He goes back to the screen. I don't believe it. This is saying there's an APB out on us, Jimmy. You and me both. Every cop in Hong Kong will be after us now. Wu grits his teeth. You're damn right they will be. He is a handsome man. Wu glares at the wall, a storm raging across his face. Fucking hell. His hand clenches into a fist around his PDA. This just keeps getting worse. He leans forward as if to punch the wall, his knuckles rapping against it softly. A pantomime of barely contained rage. Or constrained. Ooh. Suddenly he turns and slings his PDA at the far wall. It hits hard, bounces back, and clatters to the ground at his feet. He looks down at it, spent. The orc mouths an okay to herself, eyebrows raised. And on that note, I think it's time for us to say goodbye. Come on, Isobel. Let's... She cuts off by a sudden smashing noise as her friend's boot comes crashing down on the PDA at Wu's feet. The dwarf looks down at her work, unsatisfied, and brings her boot down again and again and again, until there's nothing left but a snarl of plastic housing, broken glass, and circuit board. She looks at Wu, her chest heaving, and points at the pile of scrap she's created. Police issue. They can trace you through that. She turns to you, hand out. Yours too. It's on the network. Smash it yourself. Ah, 'cause I'm a tech head. We bury our own. You crush the PDA to shards under your foot, while Isobel looks on blankly. Good. She looks over at Gobbet, sighs, then reaches into her jacket pocket, pulling out 2 new PDAs. She hands them to you and Duncan. Burners. I suppose it's the least we could do, after your help back there. Thanks. You people always keep a supply of burners in your pocket? Runners need to be prepared for contingencies. Isn't that right, Iz? Isabel nods, or isn't listening. That nods isn't even in there. God damn it. She's staring open-mouthed at her own PDA, its bluish glow illuminating her horrified expression. Gobbet, we have to go right now. Isabel's voice is monotone but empathetic. She holds up her PDA to show her friend. They're after us too. Her screen displays a local newscast. Your own face stares back at you from the upper left corner of the screen. And in breaking news, just under an hour ago, Hong Kong... That is a weird screen effect for a PDA. Hong Kong port authorities were involved in a firefight. Just under an hour? This has already been... Alright. With members of a terrorist cell linked to the mainland city-state of Henan. The battle left 3 terrorists dead, along with an unconfirmed number of Hong Kong police officers. I don't know, 6 or 7. Your image winks out, replaced by a scowling image of Duncan Wu, a mugshot from a long time ago, before Raymond. Our sources report that Seattle natives Duncan Wu and Jemmy Chell, along with their Hong Kong-based accomplices, are still at large. They are well armed and should be considered extremely handsome. Low-res photographs of Gobbet and Isabel pop up on screen, replacing Duncan Wu. The color drains out of Gobbet's face. Oh shit. Kowloon officials report that the terrorist cell known as the White Star maintains ties to the state of Henan, and it is purported to be receiving weapons and funding from anti-corporate groups in the UCAS city-state of Seattle. Port authorities are standing on high alert, and the Hong Kong Police Force's Special Duties Unit has been engaged to deal with the threat. We go live now to Chief Inspector Crate of the Special Duties Unit, who will be making a statement. Behind the newscaster, a video window displays the location of your firefight in Victoria Harbor. The camera pans to Chief Inspector Crate. She's surrounded by a swarm of news reporters, but appears unfazed by the attention. She speaks with supreme confidence. Whoa. She looks very, very Chinese. We have yet to ascertain the motive for tonight's attack, but it was clearly a well-planned and coordinated effort. Crate sounds smooth, more like a corporate mouthpiece than a cop. We've already issued an all-points bulletin along with a killer capture order on for the 4 remaining terrorists, and have instructed the Special Duties Unit to make this manhunt a top priority. She looks directly into the camera. If you should see one or more of these individuals, do not attempt to engage them. Instead, tap the HKPF flash code at the bottom of the screen. If you are on an authorized network, and take a picture, or our system will automatically identify them in your data stream. The Decker switches off the newscast and clips her PDA back onto her belt. For a moment, there's no sound but the roar of sewer water rushing through the pipes. Gobbet bends over, hands on her knees, sucking wind. Her rats scurry for a new position. I thought we were fucked before. Woo's voice is eerily calm. But now we are well and truly fucked. Doesn't look good, does it? His mouth tightens. Not at all. He begins stalking back and forth, a panther in a cage. They've labeled us terrorists, and there's an APB out on us. I've heard this kind of announcement before. I know what comes with it. It doesn't matter if we have nothing to do with it, with that whatever city-state. They're gonna hunt us down. It is open season. Isabel nudges the remains of Wu's PDA with her booted toe. And the 2 of us will be hunted down right alongside you. Gobbet, wide eyes, the exit. Tight as a spring, you can hear shallow panting as she leans towards one, then the other. We gotta go deep, hit the mainland for a while until we can figure this out. Find a hole to crawl into. Gobbet looks at Isabel, wipes her mouth, and points at you and Duncan. We've got to get them off the grid too. Way off. The dwarf looks up at Duncan, and her large eyes narrow. Hey, Lone Star. You've got a security license, right? That means that you've got a SIN, too. Wu's brow furrows. Of course I have a SIN. I wouldn't be able to get paid otherwise. Only criminals and lowlife go sinless. She runs her hand along her cyber deck, thinking. That means that you can be traced, both of you. You get spotted by a drone or a security camera, get IDs by a retinal scanner, or try to use your cred stick or passport, the HKPF will know just where to find you. Wu crosses his arms across his chest. I know how a system identification number works, runner. Etiquette Shadowrun, so we have to burn ourselves to survive this. No money, no passport, nothing. Oh, there we go. Leave her alone, Duncan. We're all in this together. Gobbet pulls at her dreadlocks. She has dreadlocks? Oh, I guess she sort of does on the side of her head. Okay. We're just as screwed as you, me and Iz. We were listed by your accomplices. And we can't afford for you to get caught. You'll lead them to us, one way or another. DNA samples, things we've told you. Astral residue. I don't know. Cop stuff. I like Gromit. Not Gromit. The little Decker looks from you to Wu, eyes narrowed, sizing you up. You can see her make a silent decision before she speaks, her voice flat and resigned. We need to get your sins burned. Delete you from the record books. All of them. Duncan. All of them? Whoa, wait a minute. You want us to just erase our identities? Wu rubs a hand across his scalp. Beyond the fact that that's insane, will that even work if we burn our sins, go off the grid like that? Won't they just redouble their efforts to find us? Isabel. Condensation seeps its way onto Isabel's dry tone. Imagine playing a game of hide and seek, with a siren strapped to your head. Would you rather try to hide with the siren, or with the siren conspicuously absent? Let's just get on with it. What do we have to do? Gobbet, that's what it was, not Gromit. I was thinking of Wallace and Gromit. Gobbet's voice drops. We gotta ask for help. There's only one person we know who has that kind of pull. It takes to burn us sin and hide us from the cops. Kindly Chang. Who's Kindly Chang? Some sort of super decker? No, Kindly's no decker. She's what's known as a straw sandal. Kind of a middle manager of the Yellow Lotus Syndicate. Their triad. Kindly Chang controls all the illegal activity in our neighborhood. Smuggling, bootlegging, counterfeiting. Middle manager in the Yellow Lotus. A syndicate or a retail outlet. Gobbet leans in, serious as death. Do not get the wrong impression. Kindly Chang is no bureaucrat. She controls a good-sized portion of Kowloon's underworld. She has soldiers, resources, she's smart, and she is not to be underestimated. Isabel's voice is hollow and flat. Taking favors from a woman like Kindly Chang is a good way to get yourself into indentured servitude. You don't want to owe favors to a woman like that. Her eyes get big, round. Ideally, you don't want to deal with her at all. That was Nightjar's job. Wait a minute, you know this woman? We've only met her twice. Nightjar was the one who worked with her. Like I said, she's got her fingers in everything, including brokering shadow runs for the corpse. Kindly Chang is our fixer. Just stay on her good side, and you'll have nothing to worry about. Now, let's get this done before one of you tips the APB and brings all hell down on us. Alright, so we've got to move now. I am wounded. Oh. I can't really fix that right now, can I? I have to wait until... Yeah, I think I have to wait until combat. Well, thank you anyone and everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time with more Shadowrun Hong Kong. Until then, I love you. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.